All right, welcome to the channel. Today we are playing in Explorer with a new deck that I'm calling Turtle Power, Turtle Aggro, Turtle Beatdown, whatever you want to call it, based around the new card, the Pride of Hull Clade, which says it costs X less to cast, where X is the total toughness of creatures you control. So it costs, 11 originally, but if you have creatures with a lot of toughness, it costs a lot less. So affinity for toughness that you have in play. And it has Defender, and it is a 2/15. It also has the ability for 4 mana. It says until end of turn, target creature gets +1/+0 and gains. When this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw cards equal to its toughness. And it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. So you can target itself and attack with it, and potentially draw 15 if you get through, or some of your other creatures. But the main reason we're playing this is because in Explorer there's a lot of 1 toughness or 1 mana cost creatures that have high toughness. The biggest one is the Aegis Turtle, which is 1 mana for a 0/5. And we also have Ornithopter, which is 0 mana for a flying 2 toughness creature. We have Broker's Initiate and Yoked Ox, as well as Merfolk Secretkeeper and Thriving Turtle, which are all essentially 4 toughness for 1 mana. So what this means is there is a lot of ways for us to cast the Pride of Hull Clade on turn 2. Turn 1 we can play an Aegis Turtle, turn 2 play another Aegis Turtle. That would be 10 toughness total, and then play the Pride for 1 mana on turn 2. That's one possible way. Ornithopter allows for a few other possible ways. If we have Ornithopter at 0 mana to add 2 toughness, and then any combination of these that add up to 4 toughness will work. And we also have the Saruli Caretaker, which lets us tap for an additional mana, tap a creature. But what that allows us to do is play this on 1, and then any combination of, say, the Thriving Turtle and the Secretkeeper, and that would allow for 10 toughness, and then you can tap one of them for an additional mana, which is how much the Pride would cost, and play that on turn 2. So that's kind of our best draws, is being able to get out the Pride on turn 2. If not, we just play out a whole bunch of 1 mana high toughness cards. And so really, what is the point of all this? Well, there's 2 cards that really make the whole deck work, and you really need to keep them in mind when you're mulliganing. The first one is High Alert, which is 3 mana. And it says each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power, and creatures you control can attack as though they didn't have Defender. So that works with the Pride, lets it attack because it has Defender, and deal 15 damage. So it essentially is a 1 mana 15/15 in some cases, which is pretty amazing. And Assault Formation also does something very similar. It lets your creatures assign combat damage equal to their toughness rather than power, and you can pay a mana to then target one of your creatures with Defender and allow it to attack. So it didn't have Defender, so you can use that on the Pride or the Caretaker to let them attack. It also has another ability here, which gives all your creatures +0/+1 until end of turn, which is basically pumps them all by 1 additional toughness and power for that turn, which comes in handy if you have extra mana lying around. And the little spice on top of all of this brew is 1 of Tower Defense, which gives all your creatures +5 toughness and reach until end of turn as an instant for 2 mana. So essentially, all your creatures get +5/+5 if we have a High Alert or Assault Formation out. And Tetsuko Umezawa is a 2 mana 1/3, and it says creatures you control with power or toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. And so that allows all your creatures to have evasion. Sadly, that actually doesn't work on the Pride because it has 2 power here, so it has to be 1 or less. But all your other creatures here can not be blocked, essentially, with this guy out, but they still do damage equal to their toughness, so they will still get through and do a ton of damage. So quite a useful card in this deck as well. Yeah, so that's basically the deck. 3 color lands. The mana is sometimes difficult, but overall okay. And I hope you enjoy the deck and enjoy watching some matches of Turtle Beatdown. All right. All right, Turtle Aggro in Explorer with a pretty good hand. All right, let's see what we can do with this. It'd be great if we were on the play, but okay. We're gonna lead on. Oh, we'll lead on this turtle. Ornithopter go. The beanstalk. Okay, so some sort of control deck looks like, and this will let us go. Turn 2, Pride. Gonna need a land to complete this amazing draw. Oh. And I should say them to not have a counterspell. Hold. Nope. Never mind. Alright. And I'm gonna just let us swing for what is this, 26 damage? Well, we can't attack with the Pride here. So if he has like Wandering Emperor, remember this creature just called damage to player, which was toughness. So maybe we attack with the other guys. And see what happens. We'll go for the turtle. Okay, well, drawing 5 here. Guess that was enough. Alright, good game. Alright, Turtle Aggro in Explorer today. No blue mana, so I think we're gonna mull this one. Oh wait, no, we do have blue mana. This is a good one. Take a keep. Almost misread the plan there. Turtle Aggro. Back on track. My Twitch, interesting. Getting that card in a while. Alright. Going for 1. And I think we'll go for another turtle here. And the Ox. Set up for big attack next turn. Okay, nothing. I think we're just going to play this out in case they have some sort of discard. We want to just get this out there. Swing. Which one is this? That's this one? Okay, yeah. Spread out the counters. Take 8 unless... Yeah, okay. Village Rites. Sort of. Sacrifice deck. Sure. Rebooter. And yep. Okay, assault formation. Not necessary. We'll just keep attacking. Can't use those. They're just gonna jump. Assuming. There. Death triggers here. Now, do we think they have some sort of sweeper? Certainly might. We'll play Turtle. I'm gonna hold one guy back here. This does also give us the ability to pump the team. Okay. Oh, another one. Okay. I think if they had a sweeper, they would have played it there for sure. So, Turtle Aggro. Here we go. Alright. Got some 4/4s. We can trade off here again, just. Yep. Deadly Dispute, sure. One to the bottom, draw 2. 5. We're just gonna go all in here. No sweeper. Yep. Searching for something. Will the turtles get there? Well, they can get rid of one. Gain 2 life. Okay. But that's not going to do it. And we got there. Turtle Aggro. GG. Alright, Turtle Aggro. We took one mulligan here. And looks like a keeper. If our opponent is even in. Took a long time to keep their hand, so we'll see. Oh, looks like they're there. Okay. And formation. Playing for 6 on turn 2, not too bad. And then pump the team. We'll just play these out again, I think. Now what we'll do here, in case they have a removal spell for the spell formation, we'll play another one. No sort of removal. Play a turtle. Alright. What do they got? If they have some blockers. Removal. There's the blocker. Ooh, there's the pride. Swing here. We're going to need to use this. We'll get this out of the way. Or we can play this. I think it's actually better just to attack and get it out of the way here. Because this has reach. So if he blocks, we pump everything. Yeah, because it won't. What will happen is our guys will 4 toughness and then survive the combat. So I think it's worth it. If it was just a trade, maybe not. Oh, plus the fact that it does extra damage to them. Alright, well, there you go. That's a turn 3. Turn 3 kill. Alright. Maybe turn 4. Anyways, good game. Turtle Aggro in Explorer today with a pretty decent hand here. See what this can do. Maybe the vampire. Oh, okay. Good thing we have 2 assault formations. Opponent probably very confused. So we may actually just want to play out the assault formation next turn. Not exactly sure what we want to do. If they have another discard spell, well, I would have cast it there. Let's swing for 1. And well, I think we're just gonna go for hang on, our guys. Hope they don't have another discard spell here. They do not. Okay. So is it better to play out the Pride here or just play the Assault Formation? I think it's better just to play Assault Formation and swing. Alright, Turtle Aggro in Explore. I'm gonna throw this one back. And this looks pretty good. Now, do we want to keep... I think we'll put back one of the high alerts. We don't have blue mana, so we'll see how this goes. This does give us blue mana if we have any other creature. Oh, now we have blue mana. Okay. Caretaker, which will allow us to play both of these out next turn. Ooh, looks like some sort of angel deck here. Turtle is thriving. And Ornithopter. And see what I got. Like, okay, yep, an angel. Go to 24. Sure. We can swing out here and then use the assault formation to make it so this defender can attack. No, cancel. Hey, green. There you go. Now they can swing. You can't be blocked. Alright. Next turn we've got... I gain 4... the ability to pump the team. High alert doesn't really do too much here. So, although would let us swing here for 3, if we use this, it's an additional 3 anyways. So maybe we do just play it here. This will be blue. And just race here. In case I had some way to remove one of these. That's good. Have 2 down. Ooh, down to 2 life. And see what they got. Can't. Okay. Ooh, Skyclave is taking out. Okay, so they did actually have an answer to the assault formation. Okay, I think we still attack here with everything because we can essentially give the team Alright, Turtle Aggro in Explorer. Ooh, this would be a great hand if we had a blue source. As it is, this would be a mull. Well, we do have the turn 2 Pride, so I think we're going to keep and put back a land. Hope to draw an assault formation here. Doesn't matter too much which one we lead on.
A delay, nothing more.
All right, we are back with the wrap up for our Turtle Beatdown, Turtle Power, Turtle Aggro deck based around the pride of Hull Clade. And how did we do? Overall, I thought the deck performed better than I expected. It's a very fragile deck. Obviously, it really hinges on you having one of these enchantments, the Assault Formation or High Alert. And if you don't, then your deck essentially does nothing. The Thriving Turtle can get in for 1 damage, sure, and then the Pride itself actually can be used on its own to have something else attack and draw a bunch of cards, but essentially you really don't want to keep a hand that doesn't have one of these in the opener. It is very fast if you can get the right draw. As we saw, if you get 1-drop into 1-drop into another 1-drop or 1-drop into a 1-drop and an Ornithopter and then the Pride, and then turn 3 High Alert, you can attack for 20 plus damage on turn 3, which is pretty insane in this format. So it can do some really explosive and powerful draws, but it's certainly dependent on you having and resolving one of these enchantments to work. Tetsuko was quite impressive. You might even want to add another one of these to the deck. It did let you get through blockers, which was quite powerful. But overall, it was pretty solid and definitely a lot of fun and something different and unique to do in Explore. So if you're looking for something fun to try out, I would definitely recommend it. And let me know what you think about the deck. Any experiences if you've been playing it on the ladder and how you're doing. All right, that's it for today, and I'll see y'all in the next video.